You look cute, honey.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another Cruda Realidad podcast.
This your girl, Lily Bay, and...
This is your boy, Impro Mando, and welcome to episode 143. We're here, baby. We're back.
Babe, we're almost at 150.
We are almost at 150, half to 300.
Oh my God, you're always doing the most. That's crazy.
How you feeling, babe? How you doing
good.
today?
I was just saying that I'm a little tired today because we actually woke up early. We were out the house,
Seven.
like ready and everything at 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's like unheard of. We
It's
had a
unheard of.
meeting. We had things to do, and
Today's our day off.
and today feels like one of the longest days ever.
Yeah, hence why I got ready. I even did my makeup a little bit because that's very rare. We usually how do I say? We're usually like del tingo al tango, dice mi mamá, from
like
one
right
thing
now,
to another.
We're already running late in
Yeah.
other podcasts, and like we gotta finish this. But today just
So
feels
why,
like so chill.
like, there's no way for me to do my makeup. Like, I just gotta put my hair up, put some clothes on, and bam, come sit down. But today, I had a little extra time, honey.
So if you feel like this podcast is longer or we're just like chilling and talking, that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully.
Yeah, like I literally have no other appointments for the next 4 hours.
Yeah. So one thing I want to start talking about is something that we bid. We're like, you know what? Let's do it. The Labubu, babe. The Labubu Food Box giveaway, raffle, whatever you want to call it, on your broadcast, on your story. You launched that, and it's been going crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is with these Labubus. We said on the last few podcasts, we talked about it. And it's crazy. I think it's been my number one giveaway ever that I've ever done, like with the most entries and stuff. And whenever it was a collab with JT Sneaks, and whenever he brought it up, I was kind of like, but because I like to help out friends and stuff, I was like, yeah, let's do it. No worries, let's do it, right? So I did it not thinking it was that big of a deal. And I was like, are you kidding me? When I saw the responses we were getting from everyone, to this day, I have multiple people asking me for me to do another one or if I could sell them one or like, even though I linked to the guy who actually sells them, right?
Yeah.
So aside from that, my friend Chasa, shout out to you if you guys are from Tampa, Riverview area. She used to own La Botana. I'm going to get into it.
Yeah.
She used to own La Botana. She is big for doing raffles on Facebook, right?
Okay.
And it's probably been like 4 years, if not longer, since she's been telling me.
Pretty much every time you saw her.
Every time I see her, she always brings it up that I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to do it because of my community. Whenever she would do raffles, whenever I would see them, I would randomly help her and like share it. And right away, like, you know, she'll get like all her.
It'll go crazy. Yeah.
So she's been trying to get me to do it. And at first I was like, But after this whole Labubu craze and how there's genuinely a lot of people that can't get their hands on one, I was like, well, I already did a giveaway. Let me try this raffle thing off with this. And that's what I'm doing. But the idea is maybe I'll collab with her since she's good at it too, or try to get the logistics behind it. But I would love to do more that are actually like big ticket items.
Okay.
You know, like I wanted to do like a makeup vanity or like maybe one day like a walk-in closet for somebody's house or for myself. I want a walk-in closet one day, right?
The cool thing about this giveaway before you move on is that let's say you don't win. Hopefully you do, right? But let's say you don't win. You get a pretty badass sticker that Lily Bay designed. It's like
funny,
the version of us if we were Labubus. So you get that.
It's funny. If you're an OG or you're a follower,
Yeah, because I feel like when other raffles or other things like that go on, like you don't really get
you
nothing.
just cash app and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But this time we're like, no, what? Let's give them something. If they don't win, hopefully you do. But if you don't, you at least get something physically. You know? So that's what we're doing.
But yeah, and the plan is to. This one was just like a trial.
Yeah,
like, let's see.
Testing the waters.
And we'll see how it goes and ideally get better because I didn't know there was a whole community of, well, we do know this. Yeah. People love gambling, bro.
Yeah.
They love that. We know so many people, including yourself, Armando.
Not that bad.
So, joining raffles and things like that, people do it for like the adrenaline and the exciting part too.
Yes.
So I was like, what? You know, like I never knew of this community until my friend and now other friends that have been doing it with, you know? So I'm like, you know what? The reason why my friend has been telling me to do it is because she knows that I have a community of people that trust me.
Right.
And joining raffles is like a big trusting thing, which I didn't know that neither.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people just doing things that aren't supposed to. And luckily, you've built this trust. You've built this community for yourself.
It's just,
your friends.
Yeah.
Your real ones. And if you want to join, you could join. I mean, a lot of people are like really wanting you to do something or another giveaway. So you're like, you know what? Let's do a raffle. And that's what we're doing today. So if you want to join, if you want to check it out, we'll leave the link down below. So you check it out. If you want to join, pues you join. Y si no, pues está bien, no pasa nada.
Yeah, no pasa nada.
You know, but talking about raffles and giveaways and gambling in Vegas, babe. It's about to get real in Vegas, you guys. Uno just launched in Vegas. By the way, we're going to Vegas soon. I'm not going to tell y'all when, but we're going soon, and I'm down to check it out. But it's about to get dangerous because según Uno, the game Uno is known to break up families, to start family problems. People just get a little crazy when it comes to Uno. And for them to put it in Vegas, imagínate, you're playing Uno with your family or your friends, and then bam, they hit you with a mistake card, or they hit you with a, draw 4 and $1,000, your rip money is on the line. It's about to get real in Vegas.
I think people are going to be playing with big money too.
Yeah, it's about to get real. It's going to be super interesting because that whole blackjack, that whole, Texas Hold'em, is hard to learn. But Uno, anybody could play Uno.
That's true.
So I think it's gonna be interesting because anybody could play, and it's gonna call a lot of people in it, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, at first Mondo was like, can you imagine the arguments that people are gonna have? Because there's a lot of unwritten rules for Uno that people think are or aren't it. So when he was telling me this, I'm like, why would people, argue about this? But I think the argument is more that it's like a game that was made for being at home with the kids. Right?
Yeah.
And now people are possibly going to be losing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars depending on how lit they are, how much they're betting.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I want to know your craziest Uno stories because I know y'all have some. So comment down below.
I know I almost fought my sister for sure. My sister.
For Uno game?
Probably.
Yeah, she's super competitive when it comes to that.
She gets annoyingly competitive.
Yeah. I can see that.
And I take any game, who gives a fuck about this? It's just to pass time.
You're like, okay, bam, I'm done.
Yeah,
moving on.
Bye. But some people get so overstimulated, I think is the word with it, to where when people like me see those type of people, we're like,
you don't understand.
This is just a game, honey. So yeah, we bump heads a lot to the point where I do not play any board games or anything with my sister because some people take it too serious and it's not for me. Yeah. Well, I don't really play board games to begin with, but what about you?
I do play. I get into it, but not to that extent where I get super competitive. But I like pasando el tiempo when it comes playing Texas Hold'em or 21, have a cigar and just chilling with the homies, but not super competitive. I do throw money, but $20, $15.
So have you ever toparte with alguien super competitive? So you haven't been in that situation.
Other than I've seen once or twice your sister, but not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have crazier scenarios.
I really don't. We've never played like that a lot. So I really don't. It was just one type thing. And a mí me la hacen una vez y ya jamás
you just
me la
avoid
hacen.
it. You're like, I'm not even going to participate at this point.
1,000%. No. There was somebody else too that would get like that. I can't remember who. It was an influencer too, I want to say.
Oh, we're about to spill some tea right here.
Nah,
Think about it.
No, I don't remember who it was, but.
Oh, yeah, you did say it. I don't remember, honestly, but you're like, dang, she reminds me of my sister.
Yeah, with the games.
What were we playing?
It was probably Uno. Shit, I don't know.
It was.
But yeah, ojalá un día te topes con alguien así que es very competitive. And I wonder what you would do. What do you think you would do?
You know me. I like feeding into
tú
it.
le echas más leña.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, no, you're wrong, or la 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 la, and then bam, the tables are gonna turn and everything's gonna be flipped. No, yeah. But moving on, babe, we're not gonna leave you in the dark, if that's how you say it. A lot of people are wondering what's going on. What's the update? Because last week was one of our top videos, top podcasts in a while. And we spoke about the wedding. What's going on? What is the update 1 week later, babe?
Okay, a week later, if you were on my live, I mentioned that we had a cita, a meeting with the pastor soon of one of the churches here close by that we go to. It actually was. They recommended me to talk to the pastor because that way we could get more information from him. And so we did the meeting. We went, and guess what? It was a meeting to make another meeting. Yeah. I swear to Baby G. Basically, we got there. We told him what we wanted.
Wait, let me paint the picture. We walk in. He welcomes us. About the father's like our age.
Probably younger.
Super cool. Hey, Lily. Hey, Mondo. How you guys doing? Come into my office.
He's a new father there, by the way.
Yeah, he's new. Come into my office. We walk into his office. I was like, wait, where are we? We're not in the principal. Are we in the principal's office? Mm-hmm. Or are we in the father's office? By the way, I'm not judging. I think this is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I walk in. He has like
typical.
A little Bucks flag. He has pictures up here of like the Tampa Bay Lightning, the hockey team, more Bucks. And he has like action figures on this side, his family on this side. And then he has Jesus on this side and the cross. I mean, this office is decked out.
It looked like we were walking into somebody's office, like a man cave vibe office.
So I was like, okay, I'm feeling it.
He was vibey for sure.
All right, go ahead. Just painting that picture.
So yeah, we get there, and basically the meeting was him asking us what our intentions was with the meeting.
Why?
And I thought he knew this already, but apparently no, we had to start from scratch. And we told him, we're trying to get married. It's on this day. We're still like a few months out. We understand that there's things that need to get done before that. So we're trying to see what are those things. Is it possible for us to do it? And, so after we said our spiel, he basically said, that he's going to have to call the
diocese.
Yeah. To get permission to see what he could do, and he will let us know and give us another meeting to go back.
So just for reference, if you guys ever want to get married through the Catholic Church, before you even decide or have a wedding date, make sure you go to the church and let them know your plans. Because
if it's church wedding, correct.
The vibe that he gave me, it's like when you want to buy a house, make sure your credit score is checked before you go look at houses so you can know what you could qualify for.
He always made it seem like we had to ask for permission first.
And pretty much.
And then go from there.
If you go.
Like consult them first.
Yeah, a year before, he prepares you for marriage. It might take 6 months.
Which is understandable.
A year. It's understandable.
Yeah, 1,000%. I posted a few TikToks, and people, I think, some people
misunderstood.
might have taken it the wrong way. Like, oh my God, I'm so annoyed. No. I understand why there's pláticas to be done. I understand that some places do it different. Some people take longer. Some people don't, because the way basically the pláticas are so they can get to know you guys. They make you both of you guys test on something, and whatever you guys don't match up on, they bring you back in and they're like, hey, do you know that Mondo worries a lot about finances and you don't? That might be a problem that you're going to get into in the future. So let's talk about it. So I get the pláticas 1,000%. It's just more like I would like more of a response, yes or no, or I thought it was more like ABC, like, yeah, you need to get this done, this done, this done, like 6 pláticas, 12 pláticas, or something. But honestly, like everyone has their own ways of doing it. And they all try to figure it out, and it's just a big waiting game.
Yeah,
so
like Lily said,
so far
we don't have
an answer yet. We have a meeting, hopefully, for the answer.
We're gonna get
on the next. Well, no, they still haven't gave us the meeting.
Yeah, and luckily, we're not only there. We have a backup plan too, just in case. De que se va a hacer la carnita asada, se va a hacer la carnita asada. No pasa nada. Don't worry about that. But we're trying to do this, the right way. Trying to learn, also trying to make sure our marriage is blessed by, just blessed. So that's what's going on. That's an update. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Well,
I think that's it for that.
On today's subject, finally, 20 minutes later, we get into it. Assumptions about Lily and Bay.
Now, before we get into it, we've done assumptions before. We've done assumptions a lot of times on here. And the reason why I wanted to do it is because I've been seeing a lot of assumptions out there lately based on other people. And some of these assumptions are crazy. Like, there's a lot of different just things that I see on social media. So I'm like, damn, I wonder what assumptions people have about us that they don't ever tell us because they're too afraid
or they afraid they might get blocked.
Or yeah, like I wonder what assumptions. So I asked my Instagram to give us juicy assumptions about us, and not to worry, they're not gonna get blocked. Like, what do you really think about our relationship or about Mando or about myself? If you have any random assumption out
We're gonna
there.
start mild, easy one. It says Lily Bay wears the pants in the relationship. What do I have to say about that? Yeah, she wears them. I just ironed them.
You're so dumb.
All right, let me be honest. I feel like the reason that people think that is that obviously Lily has a character, right? She's a Taurus. Pero you guys might not believe this, but I feel like a lot of our likes and gustos are very similar. For example, when we first met, I was like, babe, when we have a house, I want the house to be a hotel vibe. Clean, minimalist, and that's it. One color, no crazy freaking cuadros or none of that. Hotel vibes. And then bam, I was like, you know what? She'll take over, and she did that.
Yeah.
I didn't have to no, this or that, no, bam. But also, the podcast room. I was like, babe, this is what I want for the podcast room. She's like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
My office, she don't touch it. Mm-hmm. She don't worry about it. But if I'm like, babe, design something for me or do something for me, she goes in there and does it,
yeah,
right?
And we've told you guys in the past, we never argue. And I feel like bicker, yes, we bicker. But argue a big argument, where we stop talking to each other, or where it's what if there's ever been a situation where it's where I say or what he says, I don't think we've ever been put in that scenario. Yeah. So it's never had to be my way or his way. I think the only thing I really put my foot down about ever was the cows. I wanted the cows,
right.
Period.
Right.
Right? And that was it. But everything else, it's always been I don't know, what do you want to eat? I don't know, what do you want to eat? Or what should we do this weekend?
And I feel like we work very well together. I'm the type, when there's something to eat, I will eat anything.
Yeah, he's not picky with that neither.
And I just let Lily decide. But when I want something, we're going to go. And that's it. That's what I want. But just because I just let her decide all the time,
Yeah, or if he wants to do something, there's never been a day where I tell him que no. Or try to put my foot down or try for it to be my way. So I really don't feel or vice versa. He has never told me I can or can't do anything. Right. I've gone to go get a random tattoo. Hey, babe, I'm going to go get tatted up tomorrow. And he's like, okay. It's that simple. Or if he were to tell me, hey, babe, tomorrow I have a game, I'll be like, okay, that's it. You get what I'm saying? So we've never, that I could think of right now, been put in a situation where it has to be, that we have to make a decision. Let's do this or let's do that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I feel just so you guys know, or could practice this back at home, is sometimes you just got to take it for the team, right? Mm-hmm. If there's a situation with,
either or.
Yeah, hey, babe, I want to go with the guys to the football game tonight. But babe, we already had plans. But babe, I really want to go.
Yeah.
Just let him be. It's not that crazy, just.
And that's the thing, that we're both very chill, very laid back. So, and I think I've even spoke about this before. If I have a party to go to, right? Let's say, unless it's Camila's quinceañera or something, and then Mando wants to go to a football game instead. Obviously,
that makes sense.
That'll make sense, but there's going to be a problem if he were to be like that, right? But let's say we have a close friend of ours. Let's say it's Amanda's baby shower, a close friend of mine. And Mando all of a sudden gets invited to an America game here in Florida, right?
Will never ever happen again.
And he tells me, babe, I know it's Amanda's baby shower, which obviously now it's girls and guys, but I really want to go to this game. I think I'm going to go to the game instead. I'm going to be like, okay. I'm not going to be like, really, babe? Amanda always helps us with my parties. We got to help her with yours. Not only am I going to understand, but my friends understand too.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, ahí te arreglas tú con Amanda.
Ándale, you figured out. You better tell them, not me. Yo no me voy a meter. Yeah. But really, it's that chill and that
no cap.
Laid back so far. But I know when kids come, and I always tell you guys, I understand that right now it's different, but later on with kids, shit might change. 1,000%.
Next one, Lily Bay.
Oh, me? Dun, dun. Mando is bien calenturiento.
Ooh.
And Lily just wants to sleep.
Ooh, 1,000%, baby. I'd be just kidding. Go on, baby.
Tell him the truth.
No, I just responded first.
1,000% the opposite. 1,000%
You gonna
the
put me
opposite.
out like that?
1,000%. Mando,
Babe, your mom might be watching
care. 8
this.
o'clock, he's already like, and even if I be like, hey, get up. Even if I look all cute or whatever.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Cat.
I swear to God.
Cat.
I'm lying?
Yeah, you're lying.
Swear to your mom.
You're lying.
Swear to your mom.
I wouldn't swear
You
to my
swear-
mom
you
on the
sw-
podcast.
You swear all the time. Cállate. Anyways, no, 1,000%. It's the other way around.
Why are you making things up on the
I'm not
next
making it
one?
up. It's your turn now.
Oh, Mando does the labor and actual work, and Lily Bay just sits at her desk. Kind of feel like it's the other way around. I sit at my desk and do all the work. Lily Bay is out here grinding, cleaning, and painting, and
putting stucco on the walls and trim.
But when it comes to like actual work, let's say work, I feel like 50-50, you know? I mean, I take care of the boring stuff, the things that take longer, but we put as much work as a couple, which is great.
But if we were to get like an IKEA shipment today,
and
there's a billion things that we have to build. Guess who's building it?
Lily Bay in the house.
Not Mando.
She's a little more patient, a little faster with it, so might as well do it. Go on.
But I also understand that Mando does a lot of back work that I don't know, so I'd rather him get that done and do it, and I'll take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I've painted walls, I've put up trim, I've put grout on freaking tile. You know, like I've done all of that already, so it's 50-50, honestly. The next one. Lily Bay keeps the relationship organized.
Yeah, 1,000%. I'm probably the most organized guy you will ever meet. And Lily Bay is one of the most organized girl you will ever meet too. She has everything written down. She has her calendar. She's going to check if it fits in your calendar.
But you just lied to them. You said you're the most organized guy. Who
I said disorganized.
No, you said organized.
Oh, no.
But no.
My bad. Yeah.
I wouldn't say Mando's disorganized. He's not the worst disorganized. But I would say percentage-wise, he's like 75% disorganized, 25% organized.
So I'm not that bad.
Me being 150% organized, that 25% from Mando, but it's usually like his things that I don't even have to deal with.
That's true.
That's on you, Henry.
Next one. Lily Bay is always stressed.
I got that on my live.
Always stressing, always worried. No. I don't know if we spoke about this, but her grandma says it all the time, which we got to go visit.
And
grandma.
my mom.
She's like, hey, tú tienes una tranquilidad. Tú tienes an aura around you, which such calm life. Yep. And that's her.
I do. I don't stress about nothing.
I don't know how she does it. And me, on the other hand, I'm not that stressed, but I do stress, and I'm not going to lie.
I'll give you guys an example of how much I don't stress, okay? Not that it's a good or bad thing, but I just be like, well, what can I do?
Right.
Like, there's nothing I can do, so why stress? We recently had an event for the party plug, and we put it up. We sent them pictures. Everything was ready. The decorators still had to go in and decorate. And while they were decorating, I'm assuming it was while they were decorating, let's say, some of the marquees fell. Right? And when it fell, which is fine, it's falling. It was never fell, but the party hadn't started yet, so I know it could have gotten fixed. Luckily, I was online when that guy got on to message me, and we were only 15 minutes away. So as that happened, somebody else would have stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the party is about to start. Like, what if they broke?
Right.
Da 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 da. Like, right? And not only that, but he sends me a picture of the outlets in Trufit broke.
Like it stripped off or something.
Somebody else would have super stressed, right? But me, I was like, if worse comes to worse, and this is how I think. If worse comes to worse and that bead doesn't work, one, I will refund them. Two, I will maybe go to Walmart real quick, buy some lights, put it in. I don't know. Three, I just start thinking about
fix the
instead
issue.
of worrying about the issue, I started thinking about how to fix the issue, right?
Yeah.
And assuming they would understand, like, this literally happened not on my watch. Like, it was already set up. I have pictures of everything because shit happens sometimes, right? Or what was my third? I would even go as far as to offering, like, listen, whenever you take your pictures, send them to me and I'll Photoshop them to look like the bee was working, because it was the bee that got messed up. But I would try to give them solutions.
Yeah, accommodate them, and maybe even offer them a discount.
Go above and beyond for future. Oh my God, your next one I'll do it for free, whatever the case is. But I think that's what it is. I just automatically think of solutions instead of stressing. And then guess what? We were 15 minutes away, and when we were 5 minutes away, the guy texted me back, "Oh, everything's fine. Don't worry about it."
So don't stress.
If I would have stressed for the last 15 minutes, I would have been stressed for nothing. So
I
really don't stress.
Just so you guys back at home listen to this, I would say, what do you get out of this? Don't stress twice. Don't stress about a problem that there's not a problem.
When there's not a problem yet.
About that problem. So don't stress twice.
Future Mando.
Talking about stressing and problems. We'll be right back, you guys. That had nothing to do with nothing. We'll be back. Problems, we are back, and we had no problems this time. I remember 2 or 3 podcasts ago, the camera was turning off, and I was all stressed out. Yeah. And Lily Bay's there just chilling, no pasa nada aquí.
I'm like, if worst comes to worst, we'll record the podcast with our phones.
She's relaxed, and me, I'm like going crazy. So yeah, shout outs to Lily Bay, the less, not so stressed out Lily Bay. So yeah, that's what it is. But babe, what you got next?
Next assumption, that there is a reason your content became really PG.
What?
When I read that, I was like, what?
That's funny.
I don't think nothing has changed as far as doing less content on like YouTube.
Maybe, I know what they mean though.
What?
Well, the vlogs, the content was a lot of drinking, a lot of desmadre.
Yeah. Now,
these past year, maybe 2, we got into the fit life, the protein, the working out, the run club.
But we don't post that. We literally still post the desmadre on YouTube.
That's true.
We only post on YouTube when we have an event.
Desmadre. So, but yeah, I mean, content in general, we don't know what they're talking about.
I guess because before you would see a lot more desmadre. Yeah. And now you don't see as much.
Traveling.
But I think it's drinking. The same.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think it's the same, yeah. All right, next one. If it was up to Mando, he would already have a baby, and he's only waiting on Lily Bay to give the green light. So what they're trying to say is that Lily Bay doesn't want any babies, and Mando is ready, and Lily Bay is not. What's your take on that assumption, Lily Bay?
I get that all the time, and I don't understand.
That same thing, that whole concept.
People are like on my live all the time.
That's crazy.
I think it's because I feel like most of my OGs know that yo soy bien niñera. If it was for me, the kids would be here right now.
When
like,
you say OGs, what do you mean by OGs?
People that really, really watch and like are on top of
from
it,
day
right?
one.
From day one.
That know Lily Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like they know, but I feel like the new people might not know that as much because when I do post something with the kids, it's you playing with them. Like, I'm recording you. But that's because Mando never records me.
Cap.
Only when I tell you they record.
Chat, she's always getting on my ass about not recording her. But all her top videos, guess who recorded those hoes? Guess who documented that?
Lies.
Go off, queen.
Anyways, so getting back to the question, answer it. Do you want kids now and I don't?
We're honestly, like we spoke about the first assumption, moving on to this one. We're so connected that we're like, you know what? Ahorita no. And we've been like that for like a while, which is great. Time. And thank God, we're both on that page.
Yeah.
And we know when the time is right. And it's coming up. But right now, we're so connected. We're like, thank God. Because we could be worried right now, okay, the baby is crying and we don't have a babysitter. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, we're so connected there. But go, what's your take?
Yeah. At first, that was a worry of mine because obviously, we're older. And I was like, fuck, like he's going to want to have babies like probably right away. And I've brought it up multiple times like, hey, even like before wedding planning, I was like, should we try already or not? And he'll be like, nah. So we're always on this, like always have been on the same page with that, which thankfully... Thank God, like Wando said. But yeah, no, he doesn't want kids yet. Neither do I. I mean, I think I want more than you, right? But Still not right now. Still later.
I feel like the only thing like pushing is like
The age. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would wait like 5 more years. 1,000%.
Easy. But
5, 6, 7, 8.
yeah.
But
we know, you guys. We know.
Next one. One of them is more connected. No. One of them is more into the content than the connection. So you do stuff for the clout.
Oh.
What do you think?
Probably me. Like I do a lot of things for content, like I don't know, randomly. Some things just come out organically, but like, you know what? I'm gonna change my facial features. I'm gonna change my facial look because I want to change it, but I also want to get Lily Bay's reaction.
Yeah,
and I also want to record it. So yeah, a little bit, not too much.
You don't know, Mando wishes though, right?
I mean, honestly, if like Lily Bay was me and I was Lily Bay would have like
1 million followers.
10 million followers. But since I'm a guy, no one really cares for a Mexican guy like me. I'm just kidding. Go on.
It's your turn, no?
Oh, Lily Bay owns Waddy's. It's her company.
What?
Go off.
No, it's not. If anything, Mando started it, and yeah, now it's both of ours. Next one. You guys are always so positive. Do you guys ever feel down? Or that's not an assumption, right?
Yeah, that's an assumption. That's a question, assumption. Go on.
I don't think I've ever been down really. Gracias a Dios. Like I haven't been put in any situations where I get sad. Other than watching other people going through it on TikTok, which we all do. We all cry on TikTok at 7 a.m. or 3 o'clock in the morning, right? But other than that, like personal, no, there's never really a time where I feel down or sad or wishing life could be different. You know, like I'm always very grateful for what I have, even things that I've been through, because I feel like all of that has led me to where I'm at right now. So if anything, I'm always grateful and I try to stay positive.
Yeah, my take on that is when you feel down or when you feel like someone is doing better or used to do better, that's like taking away from your present.
From you right now.
From you right now. And I'm not going to lie. Let me not bullshit you guys here on the TCR podcast. I do go through that sometimes. But when I'm going through that, I literally tell Lily Bay, and she's like, no, snap the fuck out of that shit. You know, get out of it. Because, and the reason I say it is that Danny Bands, a very famous Twitch guy, he was in Streaming University and all that. And I just watched this video right now. And he was saying how he was a little down because now his viewers, he's not at like 5,000, 10,000 like he was before. Now he's like at under 1,000 viewers on his Twitch. The crazy thing was that he was with the Ortiz. Like, you can't be worrying about the past. You got to move forward and worry about the future and the present. Because if not, it's going to take away your happiness right now. So pretty much that's where I got that concept from too. Is like, you know what? 100% correct. Worry about right now and what's coming. You can't compare of what you had before. So that's my take. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, to answer that, I personally don't, but Mando does. Let me see.
Mando tiene 5 hijos en Mexico.
Hell nah.
Where they get that from? I only got 2. Just kidding. No kids. I wish. No, I mean, I don't wish. I wish I had 5 kids.
Madre.
If I had,
no querías kids todavía?
I don't, but if alguien nomás me tiraba unos 3 hijos, hey, come on, let's go. If they're mine, let's go.
Imagine. Oh my God. It's different for like a guy, like, because obviously you've had past relationships. Imagine if an ex comes around and like, hey, you have a child.
Babe, you're my first one.
Cállate, el hocico. Like, what do girls do at that point? I understand like maybe of course you'll get mad and upset, but is it really their fault that they didn't know? And it happens. It happens. For a girl, like, we can't really get away with that because we obviously like have to push the human beings out. But for the guys, oh my God.
Yeah, it's possible. And you imagine just the stories and the things that have happened in the past. Like back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, when the dad would come to the United States to work and then go back. And he had a whole family here in the States and a whole family over there. Had 2 families and then bam, vieja, vámonos a Estados Unidos and bam, meet my new family. No, era un pinche desmadre.
Yeah.
Next one, babe.
Que Mando se mensajea con otras mujeres.
Ooh.
Let me find out, honey. Let me find out.
Is
Just
like
kidding.
customer service. I'm just kidding. Nah, I don't do that.
Nah, thankfully, I've never had to dig through Mando's phone or had like you know how sometimes with toxic relationship, we'll have that feeling like he's doing something, let me go dig. I've never had that feeling with Mando, and I'm logged into his phone, but only because my shit's always dying, so I'm always having to grab his phone, and he's never been like, no. Once you get that no, or the guy not wanting you to...
I'm going to do that one day.
You
See
know?
how you react.
Bitch, I would fight you. I would literally fight you and probably leave you. Like, that's it.
Just to test it out.
Just because I'm not going to dig through your phone. Like, genuinely, I don't want to. But you doing that is like an automatically red flag usually. So
Lily Bay, another assumption is Lily Bay can read a room in less than 30 seconds. I think in less than 10 seconds. She'll read it. She'll be like, I think more than read a room, she'll read the 2 or 3 people in there, and she'll be a 99% right, maybe 100% right all the time. I'm like, it ends up playing out literally what she said. I'm
and
like,
it's not always
bruja.
like it's not always bad. It's sometimes good. Like I see the good too, and how people are and all that. But I always get it. Always, it's crazy. Mando gives out the nice guy energy. Que en privado tiene opciones super fuertes.
Opiniones super fuertes.
Opiniones, ajá.
Nah, just how you see me here.
Yeah.
That's literally how I am in private. Like, literally. It's boring like that. I don't know if it's boring.
Yeah, no, the way you see us on social media is literally how we are in real life.
So that's why it becomes so easy for us, at least, to create
draining,
content.
Yeah.
Like, we've been doing this shit for a while.
A long time.
And we come here on the podcast, too, and just talk. And we don't got to, like, put up a front. We could just talk. Lily Bay tiene un ex que todavía la ve. Y su contenido su contenido lo tiene en modo silent obsession.
What?
All right.
I got a lot of exes.
I think so. Because the other day, somebody said or somebody asked about her mini cows y que no sé qué y que no sé cuánto. I'm like, wait. Who asked about it? So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that person still is there.
Yeah? You think they watch yours too?
Huh. Never thought about that. Can you imagine? Well, all right, just imagine.
By the way, Mando didn't get mad or nothing.
No.
We just
Can you
listened.
imagine you're my ex and from afar you're watching this podcast, you're watching
my cows.
Our beautiful relationship with Lily Bay, me posting my cows and my pony.
My pony.
And the business.
Not the pony.
And just, our fun.
Like, what do they
our happy
think,
life.
right?
Can you imagine being my ex?
Well, especially like coming from
Let me stop.
Especially for me coming from toxic relationships.
That's true.
I wonder, like, damn, ahorita que lo dijiste, I wonder if they're like, damn, I fucked up. Or if they realize that they were the toxic.
Or they might just be happy with what they have.
I mean,
I'm like,
I know they give a fuck because they're watching.
They're probably like, I can't handle it.
We literally got confirmation by 2 people that they're watching.
Thank God I'm not with her or him. I can't handle that. It might be that. Huh.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Or they could never have gotten there. Yeah, I don't know. This is the second one that says this, that you guys fight hard, but then make up harder. We've never done that.
We'll try.
Actually, you could just leave that part, how I said it. Yes. 2 people wrote me that we love hard, but make up harder. Like, nos peleamos, yelling, silence, cold shoulders, close the door, and then passion. We've never had makeup.
Man, we're boring.
Never, because we've never had to make up.
We gotta try it, though. Fuck it. Let's make it spicy.
When I tell you that we've never, like, argued to have to do that, I'm being 1,000%
Like the movies, right? Like they fight and then bam, they end up bien cachondos, todo el pinche pedo.
We are boring. Oh my God. But we gotta fight so we can experience that.
We'll try it this weekend.
Anyway.
I'm gonna get you mad. All right, moving on. Next subject. For the third week in a row, we let you guys send over some questions and what would Lily and Bay do in this situation?
We get a lot of feedback from those too.
So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do a little speed round, maybe 2 minutes max spend on it.
Okay.
So try to have your words ready and your concept ready so we can knock it out as many as we can. All right, you ready?
Oh damn, speed round.
Help me out here, guys. My daughter wants a 15, but I want her to go to college. Please help me. ¿Qué hago?
Oh, that's a hard one. Because I understand both sides. I would say, damn, if you're only down to pay for college, then you're only down to pay for college. I get that. But, fuck, damn, what would I say? I would just tell her, like, look, if I pay for your 15, I'm not going to pay for your college, and I don't want to do that. So either you're okay with the small 15,
okay,
or maybe put her ass to work, or if she wants to get padrinos, like you got to tell your tios.
Yeah, because there's no padrinos for college.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I understand. But then, like, I had a 15, and I'm very grateful for my 15, and I look back on that, and I remember it was a time we had fun and everything. And I'm happy that my parents gave me that. But then I know a lot of people that never had a 15, and they always bring it up that they never had a 15.
That's true.
Like, they don't let it go. So I know that for some girls, it's a thing. Like, they're dreaming about it, and they can't wait. So, and I would say, like, if she's a good daughter and she's being amazing, she, you know, an honor student.
Yeah, let's read the room. Make sure that the daughter
they deserve it.
Is not going to go to college and waste your money and end up being like that.
I would say if she is doing, like, the best that she can, and she's asking you for this, I would say as a parent, like, you got to take one for the team sometime and really try to make it happen for them, you know? Maybe not something super extravagant because you are trying to save for college, which is in 3 years, right?
Yeah.
But give her something that is pretty memorable and that she'll like. But if she's a badass kid, well, first, she might not even go to college, so you might as well save that money. But if she's a badass kid, then, you know, communication is key. Let her know, look, you're not doing so good. Maybe if you were doing better, you know, we could talk about it. But right now, it's no.
Get your shit together, honey.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Is going through their phone toxic or is it just smart? And I want to start. I saw Instagram or a TikTok. I don't know what it was. She's like, honey, you shouldn't be going through his phone. You should let it all play out through Jesus' name y no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Right? But if you have a doubt and you have assumptions, I would say you go through that phone to end that pain as soon as possible.
Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be for you.
But if you're just being chismosa and you have no reason to go through his phone and the guy is really good, then there's no reason, right? But at the end of the day, why not? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And if he trusts you, he's going to be like, here, babe.
If he doesn't trust
Here's
you.
the phone. Check it out.
Yeah, 1,000%. I feel like all you got to do, communicate, babe, can I take to your phone real quick? And if he says no, he's hiding something. And that's it.
Yeah, wait, let me just delete something.
He tries to be like, oh, you don't trust me? Where's the privacy? That's fucking weird because if it was the other way around, here you go. Like, you know, I don't got nothing, you know, and then you guys could talk about it. Babe, why did you feel the need to want to dig through my phone? And then you could be like, oh, because we went to the gym and I saw you like kind of looking at some girls, so I felt some type of way or something. But communication in a perfect world is key. Now, if you already know you have a viejo que es bien like machista y que por sus huevos y que whatever, and you can't really have that, he doesn't know how to communicate.
That's true.
But you have like your sospechas, I would do it. I'd rather do it and know now.
Yeah.
That somebody else said, if you're going to do it, be ready to leave. Because if you're going to do it, find out, and then still stay, then ¿qué estás haciendo?
You're just entertaining yourself at that point.
But if you're like ready to move on and you're ready to see if he's doing anything behind your back or not, then yeah, dig. That way you know, that way you can leave, and that way you're not wasting your fucking time. Because some people out there are so sneaky, they don't get caught to like 10 years later. So imagine if you would have known 10 years before that he was fucking around. You would have left him. So that whole, oh, wait, and it'll come out to light. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes forever. I'd rather know now and leave than have to deal with it.
Last one. Now that my husband lost weight, he's acting brand new. Oh, not brand new.
Mando.
Confident, distant. Should I be worried about him cheating on me?
I wouldn't say because his confidence went up for you to be worried, but the distant part is the part that I'm not liking.
I almost forgot that part.
I'll ask him, like, hey, babe, ever since, you lost weight, you're being very distant.
So
like,
now he's going to Ojos Locos. He's going to Hooters. He's going to the sports bars with his homies.
If he's acting single, then let him be single and leave his ass straight up. But losing weight and working on yourself shouldn't even be on the same page.
Let's be honest, babe. Let's be honest.
What?
As soon as him or her loses weight, we see this a lot on social.
Or get surgery.
Whatever. They end up breaking up.
We always see it, guys.
Man, I can see that shit from a mile away.
Well, I feel like that only happens in relationships that weren't okay to begin with. Like there was something there, and this just gave them the reason and the confidence to get up and go. Because like you and I have been together chubby.
We've been skinny, fat.
Now we're skinny and we're fine.
We're fit, baby.
We're fit, baby. There's nothing in the ballpark where I worry about, or you're not acting any different. Like we're both very much still the same people. So I feel like it just depends. What all is he doing that is making you look sideways? And communicate that. Like, hey, you've been going a lot more now. You're acting a little single. Like, I get it. You're confident, but that doesn't mean you have to act this way towards me or stop talking to me or be distant and, and just see what he says.
Yeah, I mean, you got like Lily Bay said, like, just be clear and transparent.
Like, don't act dumb. Don't, like really be on top of So yeah, I would say let it be known that he's being distant. Mm-hmm. Obviously, put your guard up. Like if he's doing a little bit more than that, like if he's not going out with the boys and acting single, right? But let it be known. And depending on what he tells you is whether you should know, like, okay, should I stay here or just leave? Because if he's like, babe, it's nothing, like you're overreacting, but you know that he hasn't paid attention to you, then right away, that's a red flag for me. Like, you obviously don't care enough to take what I'm telling you to heart, and you think it's not a big deal. So
yeah, because at one point, he was a big old loving teddy bear, and now he's a papi chulo.
Eyes. Manto's over here laughing.
Now he's a papi chulo, and now he wants to run the streets.
Yeah. But hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's just a little boost of confidence.
He better run the streets by himself now. All right, you guys. Before we go, we're going to get into the Zodiac signs. And on this one, hold on. This one's good. Top Zodiac signs that run a relationship.
I hate you.
The alphas.
You Go ready ahead, for babe. This?
A ver.
Number one, dice Mando. Taurus. Okay. And I'm a true Taurus over here. The calm but controlling one. Why they run it. Taurus doesn't yell, doesn't argue. They just decide.
Okay.
They're patient and quiet, but they like things their way. From date night to home routines. And once they're settled in, you're on their schedule now.
Did you just write that?
I don't know, but coming from
that
a
is
Taurus,
perfectly you.
It's pretty on point.
And that's number one or top three.
Number one.
Okay.
But we just said I'm not controlling, and this is saying the opposite.
Or are you?
I guess I do control date nights, kind of. No, I really don't.
You do.
I guess if you, because Mando be like, let's go to Topgolf.
I'm down. Let's go.
I mean, I'm down too. That don't be a problem. You see, it's like, what the hell? But definitely home routines. Yeah. I came to a conclusion that in order for us to work, Mando and I, and not bicker, there's certain rooms in the house where it's just him. And that just saves me a stress. My closet. It saves me a stress, and it saves me an argument, right? So yeah, the closet, the office, his podcast is all Mando. Like,
don't even look at it, baby.
I do still sometimes, and I do kind of help clean, but not to where I get mad about it. But anyways, okay, number 2, Leo. The ones who make the rules and the drama.
Oof.
You better be lucky mine didn't come with drama.
Thank God.
Why they run it. Leo needs attention 24/7. If they're not being praised, adored, or validated, they will start a scene. I can see that 1,000%. But if you're a Leo, let me know. But because they bring the passion, fun, and confidence, you end up going along with it anyways.
Okay. That's Leo. Do we know a Leo?
I was
Who's
going to say
a
like
Leo?
Yessie, my little cousin.
Okay.
You see how she likes the attention 24/7.
Adored, yeah, praise. Okay. Next one, babe.
Number 3, Scorpio.
Your
Mando's a
boy.
Scorpio.
But she says I'm not a real Scorpio, but go on. Scorpio.
The silent power and why they run it. Scorpios don't say much. They're always watching. They don't need to yell to get control. Just one look, one vibe shift, and now you're explaining yourself.
That's crazy.
Huh. Is that what you do to me?
I don't know, but there is people that con una mirada, that's all they got to do.
I think you have the mirada. I think I know when you're like a little flustered, and I know just, okay, let me just leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone. Let him
Unless
do
I'm
his
ready to fight that day, then.
thing. Unless you want problems.
But
yeah.
anyways, all right, you guys, that is it for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It should be a little longer than usual.
I think so.
Which you guys have been asking for. But that is it, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Nos vemos.